This is a new episode of Horror Talk. So we're getting very, very close to Halloween, and we are live right now. We are live. Just kidding. We're not live right now. So I am not alone today. I am being joined in their very first debut to the movie canon, Danny and Charlie from Sink Your Teeth In. So you guys just started doing this podcast recently, right? So tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel.
Go for it, Dan.
So Sink Your Teeth In is all about all things spooky. We kind of keep it just a little fun, little light. It's not as in depth as some. We just really keep it kind of chill, kind of fun. Yeah.
A lot of rankings, a lot of lists, what we like, what we don't like.
What we don't like a lot.
A lot of what we don't like, yeah.
We just two bitches with some attitude. That's really.
There it is.
That's what it is.
So what made you guys start this spooky podcast, YouTube video or channel?
Well, I was texting Chucky about one of my favorite creators, Loey Lane. She does like a lot of horror and spooky vibes, and I was just like, honestly, like we should do something like that. And we were like, fuck it, let's do it. And we just
That was it.
Yeah.
Danny had the idea. I just drug along.
Yeah. No, it's great. We like really work well off of each other because like he's like a lot of personality and I'm like, oh, I'll figure out how to do whatever we need to do. So yeah.
Yeah, so you guys have done several episodes now. What is it, like 8, 9 episodes now?
Our 9th is coming out this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's your Halloween episode?
Our
It will be a Halloween episode.
Okay.
Yes, on Tuesday.
So guys, so I'm going to put the link, or the link should be in the description of this video, so definitely click on it and watch Sink Your Teeth In and subscribe to their channel.
Yes, please.
And the things that we're doing here today in this episode is we have a ranking. So we have a ranking of all the Scream movies. So the opening scenes. So the opening scenes of the Scream movies. There are 6 movies that have been released, that have been out. So we are ranking them. So we rank the movies. I'll give you guys more details about that in just a bit here. Also, there's we have the finals of the 4th annual Horror Icon elections. So on my Instagram page, or my Instagram, from the last 4 years or so, I've been doing a Horror Icon election. So I have the horror icons like Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, whatever, and I have them go against each other, and then you guys vote on my Instagram page. Usually it's one horror icon against another horror icon, and then we just kind of eliminate the icons until we get one solid winner. And this episode is going to reveal that winner. We are crowning this winner today, and Charlie and Danny will be joining me in that today.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that. You guys already voted. I'm just going to reveal who actually won. So we'll be doing that. And then also we have the FUNKO giveaway, the Vampire Jack FUNKO. I'm announcing the winner now. What we're gonna do, especially since we have Charlie and Danny today, they're going to play a little horror trivia game. They're gonna represent a viewer. So I already selected 2. So of the people who entered for this giveaway, I always randomly select a winner. In this case, I selected 2. They're representing those 2 viewers, and their win is the viewer's win. So I'll reveal who each viewer is being represented by, and if Charlie wins, then Charlie's viewer wins the giveaway, and then Danny, same thing. So that's what we'll be doing today. All right. So before we get started with the Scream opening scenes ranking, let's start with you, Charlie. What is your favorite, or what is the best horror movie?
For me, it's The Witch.
And why is that?
It gives all the vibes that I'm always looking for. Black Phillip is iconic, and anything to do with Satan, that's where I'm from.
Okay.
So I'm there. So
Hey.
yeah, that's mostly it. Like, we were talking about this today. I could really give like the first hour of that movie up it's that ending that solidifies it for me. Yeah, you just gotta watch that ending like over and
Yeah.
over again. It's iconic.
And Danny, how about you?
So, I would say my favorite is The Conjuring, the first Conjuring. It's not like the most profound scary movie, but like I love the, there's like a love story. It is scary. It has like the jump scares and all the stuff that I like, and it's really I like it. I like the supernatural horror, so that's my fave.
Okay. No, I like both of your picks, The Witch or the Vitch.
Yeah.
And The Conjuring. So I did like both of those movies, and I think I like The Conjuring more. There's how many other? There's like 3 now. Yeah, there's
There's
well 3
three.
Conjuring movies.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of spin-offs now, and
Yeah.
Annabelle and the Nun
And they're
all
coming
that.
out with a 4th one, I think, next
Yes.
year or
Yeah.
whenever the strike.
Right. And the first one is definitely the best one.
Yeah.
The second one I thought was okay, and the third one was
The 3rd one was so disappointing. Like, honestly,
Seriously.
you're gonna put the devil in the title, and it's some lady in her basement. Like, sorry, spoilers.
Oh, it's been out for it's been out for a
I don't
couple
know the
years now.
threshold
So
of like spoiling, so.
no, it's okay. If anyone really wanted to watch that movie, they would have seen it by now.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on that. So I really did like The Conjuring. It's a strong film. James Wan is involved in it. I think he directed and probably co-wrote it. I think.
Yeah.
I love him.
And then The Witch. I mean, I like that. It's a very slow burn, but
Yeah.
it was a good movie.
He hyped it up for me, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I was like, okay, bestie.
I've always, whenever I hype it up though, I'm always like, I say that, it's a slow burn. I feel like that ending really makes up for it.
Yeah,
A lot of
it is a
people are
good
like,
ending.
why am I sitting through this like really, really
It's
old.
like pilgrimy.
Yeah. and,
Yeah.
but I feel like the ending really makes up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then do you happen to know the name of the filmmaker of The Witch?
No. I could give you a name, but
I always forget his name. I think it's
Ariana?
Eggers.
Oh.
Because he made some other movies after The Witch. He made I think The Lighthouse
Oh.
and The Northman.
Oh.
Did you watch any of those?
I
I mean, they're not really horror, but
Yeah. I think I've seen them, but to like talk about it, it was like a background movie at that time.
Oh yeah, no. The only reason I was like considering watching The Lighthouse is because I like Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe, obviously, but it seems like not my kind of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of The Lighthouse.
Mhm.
The Northman's better. It's a better movie, but ultimately, The Witch is better of the
Yeah.
3 of the other 2. So there's that. So my pick is very cliche and typical, and it's The Exorcist,
Okay.
1973. Especially when I tell people now, especially nowadays, like The Exorcist, like it's not.
Yeah.
People don't really find it to be scary anymore, or maybe like some people recently watched it
Mhm.
and they've seen all these other exorcism movies and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and then they watch The Exorcist. So somebody's like, well, The Exorcist kind of would like inspired all these
Yeah.
exorcist
Like,
movies.
Mhm.
Yeah, so because I watched that when I was a little kid, and I was freaking scared for that movie, and it's good. It's really, really good, a horror movie, and they just re-released it in theaters, and I went and saw it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It was actually out on my birthday.
Oh,
They had it on
fun.
October 1st and October 4th.
All
Okay.
right.
So it was like October 1st, my birthday, The Exorcist.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to watch The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Obviously, I never saw it in theaters because I wasn't alive when
Sure.
it came out, but I was like, I want to watch it in theaters. And I haven't seen it in a while, and it was coming out a week before Exorcist Believer.
Mhm.
So, like, yeah, everything is pointing to me watching this movie.
Yeah.
And then then I met Linda Blair just a couple
Oh,
weeks
that's
before
exciting.
that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm watching The Exorcist. So, so
Did you see the new one?
I did.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. The bar was very, very low for me.
Okay.
So, well, there's a couple things. First of all, it wasn't going to top the original Exorcist,
Yeah.
and then I already heard that the reviews of the
Yeah, it
Of
did
the
not
movie
get
was
really
not good.
reviews at all. Yeah.
and people were complaining about it and all this other stuff. But I was like, so the bar was really low, and but I watched it and it was okay.
Mhm.
This
Did
is
you know
bad.
there's a serial killer in the first one?
Like he's the serial killer in the
Yeah, like in reality.
Oh god.
It's one of the technicians when she's doing like the sleep study or whatever. One of like the main guys who's like,
Oh, you mean like the actor?
yeah,
But in real life, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I heard about.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. And then there was. I guess there was quite a few deaths associated
Oh, really?
with
Yeah.
the filming of The Exorcist. I don't know if it's
Holy crap.
connected
Like
or.
the set burned down and everything.
Yeah,
Oh, I
there's
don't
much
know a
stuff
lot
going
more
on,
about
but
The
it's
Exorcist.
like
Huh. That's
you can
interesting.
take that at whatever you want. But
Right.
Yeah.
but there's some
Yeah.
weird stuff going on in that movie. But great movie. Like it. It's my favorite horror movie of all time and stuff.
I
So
still think it holds up. That's sad to know that like a younger audience doesn't find it scary.
yeah.
Well, I watched it, I think, in high school, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, scary, really, but it was like, I can see,
I think the imagery really gives it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was The Exorcist. So now we're gonna get into ranking all the Scream opening scenes. So obviously you guys have seen all the Scream movies, right? Because I asked you guys to rank all the opening scenes, and then among the three of us, I was going to average them out.
Okay.
All right, so now we have a final list.
Mm-hmm.
My rank, your rank, Danny, your rank, Charlie, and this is the final list here. So, 6 movies, 6 opening scenes, and I think the thing that stands out the most, at least for me, when it comes to Scream, are a couple things. It's who the killers are, or who the
Mhm.
killer is,
Right.
and the opening scene.
Yeah.
So, like, the opening scene is what kind of like stands out to me when it comes. So, there's a Scream movie. It's kind of like the thing that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So I was like, let's do a ranking of the opening scenes of Scream.
Good idea. Good
6 movies, 6 movies. So let's begin by doing, where is it? Okay, so the number 6 spot is Scream 3. Scream 3. Now, do you guys actually happen to have your list to see what you ranked?
I sure did.
Okay, because I know, I mean, I have mine here. Let me try to get it real
And
quick
wait,
here.
Scream 3 who? Oh, yeah, no, that 100% is that.
So-
Yeah.
Scream 3, so it's dead last, right?
Yeah.
Dead last. I ranked it as number 5.
Oh, okay.
So wasn't quite dead last, right? But it was definitely one of the weaker openings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have that scene with Cotton Weary, Lee Schreiber, and then they do this thing where like Ghostface could change their voice or something.
Yeah.
Like he copied his voice from the film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't really like that.
It's, yeah.
but yeah, so it's dead last, number 6. What are you guys' thoughts?
Yeah.
It was number 5 for me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I brought it down. Sorry, y'all.
No, it just felt so repeated in a way.
Mm.
And like they've established that this is how we're opening Scream movies.
Yeah.
But then it was like, we don't really know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, let's try and strike gold. Let's try and mix it up. It just, the mark was there and they didn't hit it. That's how I feel.
Well, okay, so I had a couple things. None of these I think were terrible. Like, I just one had to obviously go on the bottom.
Right.
But I didn't like that you have this formula of everyone's in the house and they get the phone call in the house. Like, you have them. We live in a place where there's a lot of traffic. I do not want to fucking see the California 405 freeway backed up in a movie. Like, girl, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? So that was just like, meh. The car phone was awesome, but it's just not the strongest to me. But yeah.
Yeah. And that was in 2000. Came out in 2000.
Yeah.
So 23 years ago. Oh, I
That
know.
freeway's only gotten bigger and slower.
Yeah. So Scream 3 was dead last. The next one here's the number 5 spot is Scream 2. So this one was actually kind of high on my list, but you guys did not really care for this opening scene of Scream. I think maybe because it has it opens in like in a screening of the first Stab movie.
Yeah.
So they're like in a movie theater, and it's kind of like showing, like, in a way, it's kind of showing like the fans of the first Scream movie, like if they were to do like a screening
Yeah.
of a Scream 2 or something, that's kind of like what we would see.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that, and just the way that one of the guy gets killed in the stall. And I don't know if it's just me or maybe with you guys too, because you guys have seen the scary movies, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, especially since those movies came out. Like sometimes I kind of like
Mix them up.
Mix them
no,
up,
literally
right.
same. Literally same.
because I'm watching like Scream 2, like this scene,
Yeah.
this opening scene from Scream 2, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, where's that dick?
Yeah, no, straight up.
But it's like, wait, that's Scary Movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like it almost feels like Scary Movie is where that scene was intended to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was bottom for me, bottom of the list.
Mhm.
I'm sure the events with Jada Pinkett Smith really played into hand with that.
Oh,
I'm tired
yeah,
of hearing
okay.
about Homegirl.
I know. She's
I'm
just
just-
been a lot of in the media.
Yeah, she's a little too much even back then. But I biasly, like, I did compare it to how Scary Movie did it, and I was just like,
Brandon.
yeah, and I was just like, this is a lot more entertaining, and it's just, I don't know, it goes back to that, how they feel like they were trying to strike gold again. I'm like, oh, let's do this, but it just, I don't know. And there's a lot of people. I'm not about like movie theaters and people.
Right.
I was annoyed watching it. I was like, I would have
Yeah.
left at this point. Everyone's running around and popcorn throwing.
yeah, I was like, how are you guys like focusing on watching
Right.
this
It is-
screening?
No, I've been in theaters like that, and when people are like having a good, I like that as long as people aren't like too, like
Girl, they had
disruptive.
like they didn't even turn off the lights. Like lights
Oh.
were still on.
Oh,
in that
yeah,
theater.
that's
Like,
right, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't hate it. That's another, like, none of these are really bad to me. But the thing is, I love the analyzation of horror. Like, I love all of that. I think that going into a movie, though, like, that's not the time to, like, shit on the movie. So that was kind of like the, but I liked the meta of, like, we're all sitting down to watch this movie. And they are also sitting down to watch this, like, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. More than you guys, but yeah, I did like that. So that was the number 5 spot. So we're gonna move on to obviously the number 4 spot, and very fitting, it's Scream 4. So number 4 spot is Scream 4, and this one is the one that has like 3 openings,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
I liked one of them. But where did I put it? I put it as 4. So I put it at number 4. So I like the opening, the very first one, you know, the fake one. So it's like
Yeah.
Stab 6 or something,
Right.
and then there's another couple girls that were watching the opening
Yeah.
scene of Stab 6, and in itself was Stab 7. And then they get to the actual opening, which
Yeah.
I think that one sucked. so
Yeah.
so it was something different, you know. It was already the 4th one. It was Wes Craven's last Scream movie that he directed. So
Oh, wow.
so that was okay, but it was number 4 on my list. But
Gio, we have pretty much the same list.
Oh, really?
I'm the one who skewed this list.
That
Sorry,
was number
guys.
4 for me as well. Yeah.
That one was, I think, higher for me.
Yeah?
That was number 3 for me.
Oh yeah, that's just one more there. But what are your thoughts on this one?
Of the 3 scenes, the second one was the one that I liked.
Yeah, because it.
Oh, with Anna Paquin.
That's not surprising
Yeah.
to me at all. Yeah.
Right. Because that would be me. I'd be
Yeah.
like, wow.
You'd be like, you know
Was
what?
that a
Shut the fuck
surprise?
up.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
that's right. That she
Yeah.
says something like, "Oh, this is not even surprising anymore." Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then fucking
Is-
stabs
And
her.
she just like pulls out a knife and stabs. Like,
Is
that-
this surprising?
like I've seen it a bunch of times, but I can't remember the first time that I saw it. But I know, seeing that for the first time, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Okay, so the first scene kind of bugged me because I was like, obviously it's the killer texting. Like, it's just, girl, what do you think is going on? But my favorite part of this, and this is nothing to do with the movie, she's like texting on a sidekick, and I was like, ooh, that hits so good. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that like flick up.
Yeah, that's right.
The kids today will never know.
Yeah, that was in 2011.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, really?
That's peak.
That's when that movie
Yeah.
came out. Any other thoughts on this opening?
I
Opening
mean,
scene?
I appreciated that homegirl, the actual, when like Scream is starting, like I guess
Right.
it's the third scene. I
Yeah.
appreciated that she like fought back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
But it did give. I was just like, from a garage.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's where you're like, ah. Like, really? That thing's like a pound and a half. How does that?
Right.
How does that kill you?
No, that's like it scares me now. Like I always think the garage is just gonna fall and kill me.
You know what? Scary movie ruined that for me too.
That's
She
right.
just like that big girl. She's like,
Oh
like
my god.
that would be me, but still, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh, because I went to the Scream House
Oh,
earlier
yeah.
this year,
Oh, that's
and
so
they
cute.
don't have the doggy door.
Aw.
Like it's not there.
Oh.
They removed it.
That's probably for
Too many
security.
people are trying to recreate it,
They're like,
Probably.
"Lift me up."
They're trying to go in there like, no, we're moving this shit.
right?
Oh my
Too many
gosh.
broken garage doors.
Yes. So that was Scream 4. Okay, Scream 3. Okay, so or not Scream 3. The number 3 spot. Where am I? Okay, here it is. Okay, so it's Scream 6.
Oh, okay.
So the number 3 spot, Scream 6. Okay, so this is the opening. So this one, where did I put this at? I put that as number 3. So, okay. So I like this one because
Your own-
well, there's only so many movies. There's only 6 of them.
Like,
I'm the only
wait.
outlier.
Like, did you text me your list?
I know, right? The reason why I like this one, especially more than the other ones, especially the bottom ones, is that okay? So we got the typical opening of a Scream movie, which I would want to see. Okay, I do like Scream. I want to see the Scream opening
Right.
that we've seen in the past. But so they gave me that, but they also changed it up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because okay, so someone's gonna get a call. He's gonna be stalking or whatever, pretending to be someone else, and then they're gonna reveal themselves, and they're gonna get their ass killed
Yeah.
or cut, I should say. And then okay, so then they're going to do the little slash or whatever in the shot in the camera or whatever, and then we get the title card. Oh shit, the title card. We get the title card, Scream 6, but then it doesn't do that.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it stays there, and I was like, "Wait, what's happening?
Yeah.
Why are we saying Scream 6?" And then he like just stands there for a while, and then he takes his mask off,
And
I
he
was like,
shows
"What
his
the
face.
fuck?"
That's crazy.
I was like, "Wait, what's happening here?"
Yeah.
So we're gonna know who Ghostface is throughout the whole movie. They're gonna really risk
Yeah.
that,
Right.
but I was like, "Wait, no, they're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
He's gonna get killed." And sure enough,
Yeah.
spoilers. The real Ghostface killers comes in. Well, there's actually like 5 Ghostface killers in this movie. Technically, there's like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
If you
Yeah.
count the one that's in the fridge, the little cameo. It's like I
Right.
wonder what they did to their family. I got a cameo in Scream 6. It's just my head in the fridge.
Right.
But yeah, so I liked it. It's obviously wasn't my number 1, but it was top 3. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
so what do you guys think about this one?
Go for it.
Oh, okay. So that one for me was actually number 4. I think, okay, this is gonna be like annoying, but okay. As a feminine presenting person, as a woman, when you go on a first date, there's no fucking way you're going into an alley and like, hey, yeah,
Right,
let me
right.
fucking find you. There's an like that's
Yeah.
just not real. So I was
Yeah.
already like this, and someone who does like serial killer or horror movie professor like this, no.
Yeah.
So I
should
was
know
like,
better.
this is not. I enjoyed it, and especially like the whole difference of like him showing his face. I thought it was a great opening, but I was just like, this is fucking stupid.
Well, my thing to like add on to that is like, it's clear. It's not like the alley is pitch black on the other side.
Yeah, you
clearly
can
Right,
see
right.
that no one's right
Yeah,
there.
he's like, is that you? And she's like, I don't see. Yeah, girl, why are you going down there? You can't see
No,
nobody.
literally, it's just like, come on.
And like,
Yeah.
like there was no point where you were just like, I'm not comfortable going down this alley. Why
Yeah.
don't you
Come into the light on the
Right,
street.
straight up?
No.
Where was your at, Chuck?
I was number 3.
You guys have the same list
Yeah.
apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the same
So you're the one who's like changed the list.
Yes. I
Okay.
didn't want to look at his list when he sent it. I was like, I'm just gonna do mine because I already know I'm gonna be like, well, actually, you know what? He probably has a point.
Yeah, well.
I was so mad. I rewatched the openings on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have Paramount, and like all but like one is on Paramount. I was like, I had to watch like different parts and everything. Like,
No, literally
search for
same.
all
It's
them.
like
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. You guys are talking about some things. I'm like, oh, I didn't catch them.
Did you watch part 2 and
No.
3?
Yeah, so that was Scream 6, so that was the number 3 spot in best opening ranking that we're doing. The next one here, so when the lead, the person actually survives, so that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
different. And then she ends up being like the lead of the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I mean
Very
that was okay. I like that. That was something definitely different there. But the scene itself, I was like, I thought it was kind of basic to me. But what do you guys think?
So here's where you're wrong. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. You do want to go first?
Go for it.
First of all, Jenna Ortega, like that's enough. That's enough. She already like, she can't be first because like, but like she first of all has the most fight in her. Like she fights back. It's very it felt very like fresh because I think all of that the movies prior. I think they do keep up with the times. But she definitely represents like the younger audience because she talks about like the Babadook and like all this shit. I don't agree with her because she's like elevated horror. I find that shit annoying, but like, you know what I mean?
horror.
But like, I think that just her alone. And then she, the most annoying thing about that whole thing is the phone ringing the whole time and her not answering. And I was like, bitch, answer the phone. But I was also like, that is so me. I'm not answering the phone for someone I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was just like, me.
That's what we do now.
Straight up, yeah. So this is
Like,
Text
text.
me, leave a voicemail if you don't do either of those.
Yeah, if you're
You don't
if you're
need me.
calling me, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
You should
This-
be texting first.
Right.
there must be some kind of emergency.
Right.
If and it has to be someone.
Oh yeah, we're not answering.
Someone that I
No,
know.
leave a
Yeah.
voicemail and I will
If
call
you're
you
not
right
in
back.
my phone book,
Yeah, right. So if it was an emergency, they would call, but then I'll see their name. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on? Because you're calling. So what the fuck's going on?
I don't
Yeah.
need
But
to-
if it's some number that you don't know, it's like
no,
you're calling. It's like, are you a
especially if it says like
telemarketer?
unknown number, it's like you're trying to be weird.
yeah. My philosophy is like, if you're not in my phone, I'm not answering. And then like, if you go to voicemail, if it is important, you should know to leave a voicemail.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
so.
So that was Scream 5. Any other thoughts?
Did you?
Oh well, just I had watched it chronologically, so it kind of encompassed all the past ones. You know, like they did, obviously the classic opening, and then they did the homegirl fighting back.
Yeah.
So you know, it was like cell phone and home phone. Like,
Yeah.
It was like kind of merging all the webs
You know the
together.
stupidest part, I think, or the most stupid
Stupidest
part? The like technology of like I think it was just highlighting how like as far as, you know, technology can be advancing, but there are like flaws in it because like if someone hacks into your home system and they are unlocking your things, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So
Real quick before we move on though, and Scary Movie points it out, how you got this big ass house and you got one home phone.
right.
There is like, you guys,
Well,
I think
people
it
don't
was-
even have home phones anymore. Like that's not a thing for
I
people.
know, but even when it was, I think it was Scary Movie 2 or something, when they're making fun of The Grudge, and they're like, so spooky, and I think it's like Pam Anderson, she's like, yeah, big house and only one home phone. Like, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I need to watch Scary Movie 2 specifically, especially after
Yes.
recently watch The Exorcist.
Oh
I
my
really like
gosh,
that opening
yeah.
scene from Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
The amount of times I quote that.
It should- when I first, we're getting a little bit off topic here, but when I first watched Scary Movie 2, because I really liked the first one, right? I thought it was
Yeah.
hilarious. Watched Scary Movie 2, and the opening scene was hilarious, right? The
Right.
Exorcist and James Woods as the priest and all this shit.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the movie was but then like later on, throughout the years, I appreciated more
Sure.
overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the opening scene because it's like when they're when Reagan or whatever, the version of Reagan, she goes in and they're all like singing and,
Yeah.
and then they're doing the shake your ass. And then she comes in there and then she's like, you guys suck. And then she starts peeing.
Yeah.
And it's like for like, it's like
forever, it's just so long.
it's like 10 minutes and it's all golden yellow.
Go drink some water.
It's a straight porter right there, like pouring one out for the homies.
Oh my god.
And then James Woods and then this character and then he goes in and then he sees the girl.
Like, fuck this.
Yeah, right. Her head is spinning. He's like, fuck this. Yeah,
my God.
I laughed so hard in that one, but. Anyways, that was Scary Movie 2, but now we'll go back to the list that we're talking about here, which was, wait, where were we at?
Number one.
Yeah, we're on
Oh, that's
number
right.
one.
So we just did number 2, which was Scream 5. Okay, so Scream 1, number 1 spot is obviously the one that's
The
left.
original.
The original Scream.
Oh, gee.
Listen, asshole!
No, you listen, you little bitch. You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish, understand?
Okay, so that's Scream 1. Or the first Scream.
We love it.
The number 1 opening scene. I
It was
mean,
number 1 for you too?
oh yeah.
Okay, we're all.
Oh yeah, that was definitely it. It's like that's the one that started it all. That one, the
Oh,
one
yeah.
that was
It's
like
the most iconic.
yes,
Like, Drew
yes.
Barrymore's fuck ass Bob. Like, love it.
Yeah.
And it was just shocking in many aspects of it. It's like, well, it's like the first time that's the first time I saw Ghostface.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing about the phone call, talking about these horror movies, and then we have Drew Barrymore, who we all know, like she's like a top, actress or whatever. She's
Mhm.
known
Yeah.
everywhere, and then like she's in the opening. She was marketed everywhere, and
I think she's on the poster, isn't she?
She
Yeah.
she is, and that was
That was the whole intent.
yeah, because like wait, I thought she was like the main character.
Yeah.
Because like that's the only person that I really recognized
Yeah.
when I first
Yeah.
heard of Scream. I mean, I was like younger, but this is the only one that I recognized. Like, oh, it's that girl from E.T.
She grew.
And then she's in this. She's in the opening scene. It's like, well, yeah, she's the main character. Obviously, she's gonna be in the opening scene.
Mhm.
And then she gets her ass killed. So it's like, what? It's like, what's happening?
You know what's funny? I was watching that and I was like, people today probably don't even know like the fucking Jiffy Pop they used to do like on the stovetop.
Oh,
like the only
yeah.
reason I know that is because my parents like they were like, look at this thing that we used to do.
That is literally my only problem with that whole thing is like, you took way too long.
Oh my god,
to
you burned down
burn.
your house.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
that was a good like 7 minutes of like a coffee.
That's why in the
'Cause
in
we
the
needed
scary
it.
movie
Yeah.
that's supposed to make it like
It's a huge ball. In Scary Movie, the original. That was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That's my favorite fact about the opening screen is with Drew Barrymore. That was like her suggestion and her whole idea, and for it to come out so iconic, like who doesn't know that? And for that to be the like main thing coming
Yeah.
from her as like a main actress and be like, actually, I want to die in the first 10 minutes. Like that's
Right.
iconic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was like, yeah, she was supposed to be the Nev Campbell's character, I believe.
Oh really?
So,
Okay.
but she was like, no, I think it'd be best if if I get killed
Mhm.
in the first 10 minutes of the
I would
movie,
love to be a
and
part
that
of
way I
that
can do
movie.
other shit.
Oh yeah.
Could you
The
imagine
fly
just
on the wall.
like, so listen, you're gonna pay me a lot of money to die in the first 10 minutes.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that her face being on it is sold though anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Straight
They got their money.
Yep.
Yep.
Straight up.
Yep. And then we all thought that she was the main character, and the shock.
I mean,
that-
but it's still like even. I think when people talk about Scream, they can't not talk about her. So like it works, you
Yeah.
know. It doesn't. She still be.
That's where my trust issues began.
Oh, right. All right. So that was the ranking of all the Scream opening scenes, right? So just to summarize here, so the number 6 spot was Scream 3, number 5 was Scream 2, number 4 was Scream 4, number 3 was Scream 6, number 2 was Scream 5, and obviously number 1 is the original Scream with Drew Barrymore. So there you go. So that was the ranking with the help Sink Your Teeth In. so,
Well,
so there you go.
You is smart.
You is important.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure. Oh.
All right. So, all right. So now we're gonna go into the horror icon election. So we're towards the end here. We actually already have the winner. So the votes are in, and all you guys voted. And thank you guys for voting. You know, throughout this entire month, I had like 2 polls a day, and you guys were voting and voting and voting, and a lot of you guys did vote. And there was a lot of surprises, a lot of tears,
Yeah. A lot of surprises.
and then some things were like very confusing to me sometimes. Like,
no, literally same.
and I was like, really, you guys picked this? Okay, I mean, but you know,
No, yeah.
but you know, but here we are. So we're at the end here. So so we have narrowed it down to Freddy versus Jason. Okay, so this is the first time that we've gotten this, right?
Oh, really?
So yeah, so Freddy Krueger has won 3 out of the 4. No, 2 out of the 3 times that
Oh,
we've done this.
Y'all are biased. Get a little flavor. Come on
So
now.
yeah, so Freddy lost once. Pennywise was the winner.
Okay.
So Pennywise won once, and all the other ones it's Freddy. And here we go again with the finals. Freddy is here again at the final round here. So, but before we get into that, I actually went and narrowed it down to just talk a little about the top 5. So, based on you guys' votes, so the number 5 spot here in this 4th annual horror icon election for the movie canon, 5th place is Chucky. So Chucky actually did a lot better than previous years, and I'm guessing, and I'm just thinking that maybe it's because of the Chucky series. That maybe because they keep renewing the season, so
Right.
I'm guessing that it's doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching it. He has like piled up the kill counts, stacking it up even more in this series.
I am sorry to say I haven't watched it. I'm so sorry.
I haven't watched it.
Fake horror fan.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's why he did so well this year. Previous years, he's done all right, but not like this. Not like top 5
Yeah.
out of 40.
Oh,
There was 40
Yeah.
icons this year. I'm gonna cut it next year, but it was 40, and he's number 5. So, what do you guys thought on him being on fifth place?
Hunt that bitch.
Well, so when I was voting, because I voted every morning, I was like, "Oop, let me."
Yeah.
To me, I read it as like, "Who's the scariest?"
Right.
Okay, you guys are all Gio's babies, so I'm gonna be very kind, but like, besties, some of these picks. Well, how is Chucky scary? Let me kick that bitch. Like, get out of here.
Yeah. He's too small. Like, inanimate objects don't scare me.
I could fight off a real man. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? I'm not afraid of a doll.
It's menacing to be like,
Menacing?
oh my. Menacing.
Menacing it.
It's menacing.
Yeah.
For it to be like, it's alive. But, like I said, punt that bitch.
Like,
you
to
could
be
just-
the scariest, like, he's iconic. He's iconic, for sure. But, like, scary? Girl, no.
I mean, I was surprised he made it to top 5. Get your flowers, homie.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Good for you, bestie.
So yeah, because I mean, I haven't thought Chucky was scary since I was like 6.
yeah.
No.
Because I think the very first horror movie I ever saw was Child's Play,
Oh, really?
and I was scared.
Oh.
I was afraid of it. But like shortly after that, I was like, no, he's not scary.
Yeah.
So, and then later he became like more comedic and like more funny.
I'm
and
like,
stuff
when
that.
you're small, it's scary. Because, like,
Yeah.
he's also, like, in your same type. But,
Like a
like,
child.
something that's...
Like you can have a doll,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
but and I mean, I think because the question is, because this is the question
Yeah.
in the poll, of these two, which one is the scarier icon? So I mean, I don't know if people find him scary or maybe they just like the character.
Yeah.
You know, I like Chucky, so I'm gonna pick Chucky. I don't know the other guy,
Yeah.
or I don't know the other gal, or whatever.
That's true. They probably don't recognize like
No,
some
I
people.
don't take that. Do your research. If you don't know the other person, you do your research.
Don't vote, okay?
But I mean, he was getting up there. I was like, damn, is Chucky gonna make it to the finals of
Oh my
this?
gosh, yeah. I was so surprised. Like even Jason, like what? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like Jason, but anyways,
We're gonna cut that
I
out.
have another thing about that. But yeah, so that's Chucky number 5. Any other thoughts on Chucky before we move on to the 4th spot?
Tiffany should have been right there with because she's like based on iconicness, her.
Yeah.
And I added Tiffany for the first time this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. And she got cut out like so quick. I was like,
She got eliminated in the first round.
Which is, I find strange because, like, I really feel like Jennifer Tilly is holding that whole thing
yeah,
together.
and she is why I
don't
watched
know
those
if
movies.
she really has, like, if, like, the character Tiffany is a part of it.
Yeah, you'll like the Chucky series. If you're a big
Okay.
fan of Tiffany
Oh, yeah.
I've seen
and Jennifer
clips that
Tilly,
she's in it,
you'll
and
like
I'm
the
like,
Chucky series.
Oh, okay.
hey,
It's
girl.
very, very Jennifer Tilly
Oh, I love
There it
that.
is.
centered.
You know, I gotta go. I
I
gotta
was
go watch it.
After this,
You know what?
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chucky number 5. If everyone's shocked, except the people who voted. Number 4, the number 4 spot is Leatherface. So Leatherface, I think he's pretty scary. Like
Yeah.
he's an icon that could exist now.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
absolutely. Probably
And-
does.
Yeah. And so he got high up there. I think he did better this year also than previous years.
Oh, really?
So he's up there. And then I have some thoughts on another icon that did not make it to the top 5. That in the previous years he would be in like the top 3. I'll get your thoughts on that later. But so he made it pretty high this year. That's Leatherface number 4. Your thoughts?
I could see the horror aspect of it and how scary he is. That mask really kills it for me. I'm just like,
You could do better.
yeah. He
Craftsmanship 0. Horror fear 10.
I just don't. As far as like a horror icon, I get it's like, but like, what's your point? You know what I mean? You just like nab these kids off the side of the road, and then you're like, I got a chainsaw. I'm gonna do unspeakable things to you. Like, it's scary.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that away from you, but my thing of like, when am I gonna be in the middle of Texas?
Oh, yeah, no.
You never know.
Well, like
I
actually
get
we're going
drunk.
somewhere.
Ether right now. I wake up in the middle of Texas.
No, literally, like I can see how he's scary. Like I voted for him a couple times because the other person I was like, meh. But like to me that is scary because like skin. But I don't know if he's like the scariest to me because at the end of the day when it's a person, I'm like I could fight a person. That to me is like I might not win, but like I have a chance. Like demons and stuff, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like I think he's scarier than
Get
Chucky
possessed.
though. Yeah, like I don't
It's
know.
the torture aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like, don't leave me on a hook.
No,
Just,
no.
you know, like,
Quick,
that's the
please,
part.
with quickness.
yeah.
And he's just like not cute. Like
Yeah.
it's
Not-
like just
wait, not what?
gross.
Not cute.
Like
Not
not that
cute?
he needs to
Not
be
cute.
cute, but like
He needs to
it's
be
not
cute.
put together. Like Pennywise is put together. You know what I mean? Like it's gross, but it's Leatherface is just like, yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah. I like
Do you
Leatherface.
think he's cute?
I think okay. I haven't seen that mask or that face. So that's Leatherface. Moving on to the number 3 spot, which was kind of surprising because this person or this icon doesn't really make it this high either. So it's been like a weird year, except the last 2.
Changing it up.
Yeah.
I guess so. So it's Reagan. Reagan got
Oh, I
3rd
was
place.
really surprised by that.
So Reagan got 3rd place. In the past, same thing. She didn't make it this high at all. Maybe top 10. Factors, maybe the new movie.
Yeah, that's
Exorcist
what.
Believer. Maybe people rewatch the original Exorcist.
Yeah.
Mhm.
like I did, and I'm sure a lot of people. So she was third place, and she was very close to even making it to the finals.
Oh, really?
But third place. So
Wow.
your thoughts on that?
She's just not. By the time I watched, I mean, the movie was 40 years old by the time I watched it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like really scary to me. I think the idea of someone being possessed, like, horrible, and like all the things that I've now heard about the filming of that movie, like, spooky, but she's just not, like, to me, a really scary character.
I get it though. I see the horror aspect of it. Like, it definitely has a staple, especially for when it was released, which was like what, late 60s, early 70s,
1973.
Yeah.
73. So for that era of time, I think that like staples it. And
Yeah.
just, it's one of those things where I really do think that the new movie kind of brought it back up and
Renewed
reanimated
interest.
it, but I feel like it has its place. I'm surprised at top 3, but I can see top 10.
Yeah, I see, like, when you're asking scariness, not there for me. Iconicness? Oh, hell yeah, like the vomiting around the room, go off, girl. Like, do you?
Do you think you can take Reagan?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Victor
I'm a
and I
girl's
say that
girl.
all
I'd
the
be like,
time.
go off, sis.
I do quote that to me constantly. I'm like, why you do this to me, Dee? Like,
I don't know well enough to quote it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I have to rewatch it for the new ones.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Reagan number 3. Okay, so now we're getting to the top 2, right? So the top 2. So we have. So we're about to crown, right? We're going to crown the
Yay!
the movie canon 4th annual horror icon, and it came down to Freddy vs. Jason. You know, the movie. You know, so it was like
Yes.
very. I mean, I like that idea. I was like, oh, cool, we got a Freddy versus
Yeah.
Jason. Like, I mean, you can argue this. Legitimately, we got to Freddy versus Jason.
Right? Yeah.
There's actually a poll. There's actually people actually voting and all that stuff, and we got down to this, and there's a movie. That's why I used a little clip of the trailer and so forth. So Freddy is the defending champions. He won last year, and he's here again. This is the first time Jason makes it to the finals. The past, there were some other ones, like except Pennywise has won before, and things like that. But this is the first time that it's Jason, and we got this Freddy vs. Jason. So I'll ask you guys: did you guys vote for the finals?
I don't know if I got to the final one. I think I might have missed that. Did you put it up yesterday?
I put it up on the 26th, Thursday.
Oh, I probably did then. I'm sorry. I just like.
Well,
The past
even
24
if
hours
you
of the
didn't, what would you?
Oh,
have?
all the way. Freddy.
Freddy.
All the way. Absolutely.
Between the two, it would be Freddy. I got thoughts, but between the two, it's Freddy.
Did you vote for Jason?
I actually don't vote.
Oh, okay. That's
Unless there's a
probably-
tiebreaker.
Okay.
But if you were to have
Oh, I mean, I guess you're dressed up as Freddy right now, but I don't know.
I don't know. For me, you gotta have some kind of.
Iconic.
For me, you gotta be somewhat, have a little bit of je ne sais quoi,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a little something sexy about you. And these two, just I got between big, bloated, and swampy, and keeps me up all night with bad skin. Like, it's just the only good thing that came out of Freddy Krueger is we got Johnny Depp.
Oh,
So there's
yeah.
that, yay. And the original, in my opinion, is the best of the Friday the 13th, because I've never seen someone be beheaded. That was the first beheading I've seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she's still looking around. 'Cause, you know, like
It's been a while since I've seen the original.
she
Yeah.
gets beheaded at the end, and then like they pick up.
Oh,
head
and her
she's
eyes.
like,
Yeah. I will say, I think the only Jason movie I've actually technically seen is the Freddy versus Jason. Like,
Oh.
in
okay.
my mind, they're very, like, hand in hand. Like, not necessarily 100%, but, like, when I do think of one, usually the other one's, like, not far behind. But I've seen, like, YouTube. My brother was, like, in this whole era of, like, watching synopsises of horror because he doesn't like horror, but he wanted to like watch them. So I've seen a lot of takes on the Friday the 13th.
Okay. So we came down to this. So the second place horror icon is Jason,
Woo!
which means Freddy Krueger is again the horror icon winner. So Freddy defends his title, and he is again the winner.
You go, Blake Coco.
Hi, girl.
Did you have any other thoughts about Freddy?
Just image-wise, but you know, it's fine. I'm not being in any way constructive here, so.
No, yeah, I mean, as a killer, okay, it's the same thing that we've been going. I don't find them particularly scary. The scariest thing to me about Freddy is, like, I actually have a lot of nightmares, so being stuck in, like, a loop of dreams, not for me. But I will say the best thing to me about Freddy is how funny he is. The second one where he's, like, playing with, I'm sorry, but, like, he's,
The
like,
second Nightmare on Elm Street?
yeah, where he's like the girl who's in the mental
marionette
hospital.
one?
Yeah, he's like with her intestines. Like, I just find that so funny, and it's bad, but like I feel like he just has a sense of humor that I appreciate. That I'm like, this is terrible, but it's also kind of funny.
Yeah, because he wasn't really like that in the first, on the original
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if I ever found him scary. Like, I always liked the character.
Yeah.
Like, I always liked the movies.
He's not really like.
I just don't know if I ever, like, even when I was younger, I don't remember if I even thought he was scary at all.
See, my daddy issues would be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
But I do like Freddy. So
I don't like the newest rendition with them making him like what his character does and all that. Like, I'm just like, we don't need to, you know.
Involve children more.
Yeah,
than
I
they already
don't. I don't need that, you know.
Oh, I see. So yeah, so that was the crowning of the new horror icon, Freddy Krueger. So again, guys, thank you so much for voting. A lot of you guys voted again throughout the whole month, and you guys chose Freddy again. So there you go. So next
It's almost
year.
like y'all have like a preference.
So now, what I do try to do, whenever I do these elections or whatever, each
Okay.
year, like, okay, last year so and so went head to head or whatever, so I
okay.
try to change it.
Yeah.
Okay, this year I'm gonna have them do this, and Freddie still made it to number one.
Who was the one that you said made it really high last year?
Oh,
Didn't even-
Michael Myers.
Oh, I'm actually really surprised. We love Michael Myers in this house.
Michael Myers.
To be fair though, he's not really scary. He doesn't run. Like, he's not scary, but we do love Michael Myers in this house.
Goes back to the thing. I mean, out of the top three, Michael Myers is there.
Michael Myers has made it to the top 2 like 3 times.
Oh wow,
Should have been
that's
three.
crazy. Yeah.
But
I wonder.
Yeah,
That's so weird.
he got eliminated kind of early this year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's who we went up
At the
against.
peak of masked men.
I know, right? That's surprising to me, but I mean.
I think it was Leatherface who beat him.
Oh.
It was Michael Myers versus Leatherface.
I could see that. There's so many of them. Like when Candyman lost, I was like, dude, Candyman is so scary to me. I didn't know it was a remake when I went to go watch. I think it was Jordan Peele was
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Oh,
did-
he's involved in that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that was so fucking scary. I was like, what the fuck?
Did you see that?
Literally.
Yeah, the newer one.
It scared the
Yeah.
shit out of me. Maybe you guys. I didn't know anything about going into it. I just saw Jordan Peele. I was like, hell yeah! Like I love Jordan Peele. So I was like, I was not expecting that. He's so scary.
I didn't see the first. I saw the first one as a kid. Like I snuck in and watched a little part of it.
I didn't even know
It was like the
movie.
whole mirror part of it. I watched the wrong thing. I was way too young, and I was like terrified to look in the mirror for like a good month.
We love that. Oh, yeah.
So that was the one. Michael Myers didn't even make it to the top 5. So.
Oh, so messy.
Well, there was also no Halloween movie this year. The last 3 years, or the last like 4 years, there was like a Halloween movie.
It was time for them to maybe slow down, though.
It's time to end it, honestly.
Oh,
Well,
they're not ending that.
Or like take
I don't.
like we
A
can't
new
be,
approach,
Yeah, we
yeah.
can't be like involving original characters at this point. So where it's
Yeah.
like the main focal point.
I love Jamie Lee Curtis, and I think she is iconic, and I feel like she could have a cameo. But it's like that's like we need to be done.
Yeah, I think they're doing a.
I'll still watch it.
I think they're doing a TV series now of Halloween.
Oh,
They just got
really?
like the rights or whatever
God.
back for a TV stuff. I think they're still doing I think they're still doing movies, but I think they want to focus on TV.
I really like this new era of like horror TV. I'm here for it. Maybe not all of them, but like Haunting of Hill House, stuff like that. Like when you have a little bit more time to expand on things, if you do it well, I'm really here.
Have
for
you
it.
guys seen Midnight Mass?
I haven't. I need to catch up on all of these by the
Did you
same
like it?
director.
I liked it. I was disappointed with the ending.
Oh.
Just because it's like, spoiler alert,
Did the hero win?
so everyone gets turned into a vampire, and then the town burns, and all
Uh-huh.
that's left are the 2 human kids.
Oh.
See? See what I mean? That's why I was
We
like, it
obviously like the namesake Sink Your Teeth In. We love vampires in this
Yeah.
house. Like
It was a great build-up, but I was just like, I always want the villain to win, and so the fact that like it didn't happen, and then it just felt very like, I don't know where else to go. with this.
I liked it. It was a very, very slow burn.
Yeah.
Like even more so than
that's the
Wind.
vibe I got for it, and I haven't like. That's why I haven't like sat down and.
But there's like
looked at it.
there's like a scene
At
where they
church?
no. There's a scene where they're talking about one of the guys, the guy that killed he was a drunk driver.
Oh.
Oh yeah, like one of the main characters.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a scene where he talks about his belief on what death is,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, yeah, that's what it
Okay.
is. So I was like, that's what
It
I
had a
think.
lot of like tear-jerking moments.
Oh really? Oh I fucking.
When
hate
he
that.
dies, and he's like burning in the boat. I was like, damn, bro.
I hate it having emotions.
So
being
yeah,
human.
I like that, like things like that. That was good. And that's the same guy who
Yeah,
did
I
that
just
show that you
Char-
were
Yeah.
Charlie was just telling me that he has like all of these different shows. I'm like, oh my god, I have to like watch all these.
and he was born in Salem, Massachusetts.
I love
He's a
that.
Salem kid.
Hey.
How
I
can you
like
not
her-
be spooky?
I like his new one, the House of Fall of the House of Usher.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's good.
Me neither.
I haven't seen
It's
that.
very good.
That just came out, right?
Yeah.
Recently? Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
I should check that out.
I've been wanting to cancel Netflix, and like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, now I have to watch. Now I have to watch.
Reel you back in.
I know, right?
All right, so that was it for the horror icon crowning. So Freddy. Okay, so now you guys ready for the horror trivia game?
Yes.
Okay, so we have the FUNKO Pop giveaway that is, I'm announcing the winner right now. Well, not right now, but today. So Charlie and Danny, they're going to play a horror trivia game. The first one to have 10 correct first will be the winner. So they are representing a viewer. So one of you guys was selected, and they are representing a viewer. So if Danny wins, then their viewer wins this Vampire Jack Funko. If Charlie wins, then his viewer will win the Vampire Jack Funko. I will reveal who the viewer is once we get the winner, but we're gonna play this game here. Okay. So Danny has the Freddy Krueger Funko. So Charlie has a Jason Voorhees Funko in front of him. It was signed by the actor, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he has that one. Now, what's going to happen is it's a true or false. I may sneak in some actual questions. It's just
We're
easier.
gonna do our best.
It's just easier if you do true or false, because you're just gonna raise the Funko if it's true. If it's false, then you just leave it alone. And that way I can tell like what your answer is, because if I ask you a question, I might be reading it and I may not see who went first.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm gonna try to do it like that.
I will cheat.
So I have so whoever wins 10 correct first, they'll be the winners, okay? All right.
Hold you.
Okay, so now we have the wide shot. Now it's me and you guys. Okay, so here we go. Horror trivia game. True or false? Okay, John Carpenter directed the 1999 film Sleepy Hollow, starring Johnny Depp. True or false?
I don't think so. Oh no.
Are we answering together or individually?
No.
I mean,
both get the
well,
same
you just
time.
raise if it's true, or you
Whoever
just leave it
gets
alone
it.
if it's false.
Ah.
Okay, so based on you guys not raising it, you're saying that it's false. Okay, so that's Charlie, Danny. So you guys get a point.
Oh yay! Oh my
That
god,
is-
I'm so scared.
So it is false. It is false.
Okay.
It was,
I was like, that doesn't sound right.
it's a Tim Burton. Tim Burton.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. Okay, so the next one here, Friday the 13th Part 3, has or shows Jason getting his hockey mask for the first time. Friday the 13th Part 3. True or false?
I'm gonna, because I feel like that sounds like not right. So. Because I know, well, oh no, the look you're giving me.
I'm not doing anything.
You guys are luck, shit.
Mine's-
Okay, got your answer. Okay, so another point for Danny. It is true.
Oh my god. Okay, because I was like, I know in the first one, the killer is actually his mom.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So you got it. So Danny's leading right now. So the actress Kristen Bell plays a psychotherapist who centers the mind of a comatose serial killer in the 2000 film The Cell. True or false? Kristen Bell.
I've never seen it, so I'm gonna go with false. She's gonna say it.
So if you raise the Funko, it's true. If you don't do anything, it's false. So your answer is false to both of you? Okay. That is correct.
The
So
Cell?
you-
What is that? That's about a.
Jennifer Lopez, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I've never heard
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
a 2000 movie. 2000.
Oh, okay.
The filmmaker Ridley Scott directed the movie Aliens. True or false? Okay. You're both wrong.
I
It's
don't. I
false.
don't.
He directed Alien.
Oh.
I was like, I know he's associated with it. I just
The
don't know if
name
it's the
sounded
whole
like,
thing.
oh yeah, sure. I don't know.
Well, you both got it wrong. So,
Sad.
so there you go.
I'm more of a Predator girly. The movie Predator.
Thanks for clarifying that.
I'm gonna leave.
Above Tina's bed in A Nightmare on Elm Street, a portrait of her mother hangs on the wall. True or false?
Tina.
I'm gonna go with no. But now I'm thinking it's true, but I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, all right. You're correct.
Okay. I was like,
It
'cause I
is
remember, like, there's a lot of movie posters, I think.
Well, the mom's still alive, so I was like, why would you know?
It's a crucifix.
Oh, never mind. I got that wrong.
Jesus.
So, Danny has 4 points. The actor Harrison Ford says this line: "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy."
That's hilarious.
True or false? That's correct.
It's the no, babes. We love Harrison Ford. We don't like the other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The other one.
Sorry, I couldn't remember his name, but I was like,
The author R.L. Stein wrote the series of children's horror books, Goosebumps. True or false? Yeah.
they're coming out with a new movie? I
That
think.
show.
Oh, there's a new series on Disney Plus.
I don't fuck with Justin Long, so.
Oh, what? What's
Oh,
wrong with
The
Justin
one
Long?
king of horror, and she doesn't fuck with him.
King of Horror?
He's like in almost all these horror. He's like an iconic horror person.
Oh, I don't. He's in that movie Tusk, which I fucking hate.
You seen that? Did you like it?
Oh no, absolutely not. There's something about
weird.
Stitches.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's a Kevin Smith movie. Yeah. There's this 2001 remake movie that stars Matthew Lillard, which prompted the film critic Roger Ebert to claim the movie was literally too painful to watch.
Oh.
This movie is 13 Demons.
I've seen that.
True or false?
Oh, the critic said that?
Or just any of it?
Wait, is it 13 Demons or 13 Ghosts? Oh. Oh.
True or false? Okay, you're right. You're correct.
Okay, I'm so sorry I fucked that up. I'm so sorry. I was like,
That was
wait.
a lot to take into this for dissecting. I was like, wait.
So it is 13 Ghosts, not 13 Demons.
I watched that movie last year for the first time and I was like, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? It was a lot to take in.
So Danny has 7. Charlie has 6.
I'm doing my best for you, person who is my person.
The 2016 film, which is about a deaf writer who gets stalked by a masked killer in an isolated house in the woods, is called Death. That's the name of the movie. True.
No comment from Charlie.
That's correct.
I fucking love that movie. Oh my god. I love when horror movies are so different. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's not like a novel thing, but like, it just was at the time very new to go about a movie like that. I loved it so much. Yeah.
And that's from the same guy from the what was that show that you guys talked about?
Oh, The Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Why is that actress always in it? I love her, by the way. I fucking love her.
I think it's his wife.
Oh, is it? Oh. Hey.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, in the movie Hush, there's a book that the girl's writing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's Midnight Mass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love when things connect. That's so fun, yeah.
Yeah. If I remember correctly.
That's awesome.
Could be wrong. And then, what the fuck is Oh, okay. All right.
No.
Okay. John Carpenter, another John Carpenter, directed the film The Omen. The original Omen. True or false? So John Carpenter, okay. You're both wrong. It's Richard Donner. Oh, I'm not gonna
No, honestly. Wait, so what's one movie that Carpenter has directed? Halloween. Okay. I'm trying to look, the name's not for me. This is why. Literally.
Tony Todd is known for playing Candyman.
Oh.
True or false? Tony Todd is known for
I'm
playing
gonna-
Candyman. True or false?
I don't.
Do you have a picture?
A photograph. I'm gonna go with yeah. I don't know.
What was the question again?
Tony Todd, is he Candyman?
Oh yeah, you're correct.
Good job. Tony.
Danny has 9. She only needs to get 1 correct.
Where am I at?
7.
Didn't bother with you anymore.
Oh
So Danny, Charlie's out of the race now.
Charlie has 7.
no! I
7.
feel like I'm just a risk taker. Yeah, I could just get a bunch wrong.
7 points.
That sounded mean. I'm sorry.
I can just get a bunch wrong. You still have a chance.
Some way, somehow.
All right. So again, Danny only needs 1. Okay.
Oh no. You got too excited. I'm like,
Okay. True or false? Meryl Streep is considered the Hollywood's first scream queen.
oh.
True or false?
There's such a long pause. No, I would go with no.
You're correct.
Woo.
should have said yes.
Oh my
Jamie
goodness.
Lee Curtis.
Yeah, I was like, it has to be like that.
Jamie
or
Lee
like
Curtis.
Harry or
So
something.
that means
I'm surprised it's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
I would think it's like one of Alfred. I would think it's one of Hitchcock's actresses.
Do they scream?
you mean like the girl
Like
from
Jennifer,
like the girl from Psycho?
Yeah.
Jamie
Who
Lee.
is Jamie Lee
Yeah,
Curtis.
exactly. That's what I was going with. In case you didn't know.
I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
I know that her parents are. I'm bad with the names and yeah. I didn't know that. Hey.
So Danny is the winner. So she won the horror trivia game, which means wait, hold on.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the person who did not win. Okay, did not win. Okay, Val 4NT. That's the name on your thing.
That is.
Okay, so Charlie represented Val 4NT, but
Sorry,
Charlie did
man.
not win.
Sorry, brother.
And Danny, would you reveal your viewer, the username?
Wordulette.
Wordulex. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but
Sorry.
Wordulex. So you are the winner because Danny won. So she won the horror trivia game. So that means you won Wordulex. So you have won the Vampire Jack. So reach out to me on Instagram. Message me so that you could so you can get your information. You have to have an address within the United States, be a subscriber to the Movie Canon YouTube channel, or be following the Instagram page. So Wordulex, you are the winner. Reach out to me, contact me, give me your information so I can give you this Vampire Jack. So there you go. There you go. So and then let me see if I can get it over here real quick. So he's right here. Vampire Jack. Okay, so you've won him.
How iconic.
All right, so that's it. So we don't have any other topics left here. So we did our Scream ranking opening scenes. We crowned Freddy Krueger as the horror icon for 2023. So thanks you guys for voting throughout the entire month. So we got a champion, a winner, and Charlie and Danny played a trivia game, a horror trivia game, and Danny won. So we got our winner. For the Vampire Jack Funko Pop. So thanks everyone for entering, following the instructions and all that stuff. There's more giveaways to come. Actually, I haven't fully decided on this, and depending on when you watch this, I haven't fully decided. I may do a live stream on Halloween night. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure, but I'll let you guys know. If I do...
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
If I do the live stream, I'm going to do a couple giveaways. Live giveaways. So that means you would have to be watching live. And again, I will give you guys more details if I decide to do it. It mainly depends on my work because I have a day job and stuff. So it depend on that, but I'll let you guys know. But that's it. So this was Sink Your Teeth In, Danny and Charlie's debut here on the Movie Canon. Thank you guys for joining me here today in this horror talk episode.
This was so fun.
And then you guys make sure to follow them and subscribe to their channel. Check them out. They've been doing this for it's been like 2 months now, almost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just started. So definitely check them out. Look at the description section of this video for their link, and definitely check them out. And I think that's it. Any last things you'd like to say before we leave?
Just thank you for having us.
Yeah,
We had
thank
a
you so
lot
much.
of fun.
This was so fun.
And we hope you guys enjoyed us.
Yeah.
And as always, stay spooky.
I don't have a little tagline. So,
Well, there you go.
but
There you go.
all right. But thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.